My name is Marko Koskinen and I come from Finland. I've been involved in democratic education for over 20 years. Found out about democratic education through the book Summerhill, and it totally changed my life. And basically what I tried to do after I found out about this kind of alternative was to create an atmosphere or change in the education systems in Finland and hopefully other places also, where the children can actually have a say in what they want to do or learn. So what I've been doing is I started with studying to become a teacher, and meanwhile we actually created a new kind of teacher education in Helsinki University. And after that I started a small school, we call it democratic school, which means that the students can actually have a say in how their own education is going to be. So we had like 5 to 15 children, students, and we met in a library, public library, every day. And basically we just studied, or they studied which subjects they needed to pass the tests or the exams. We ran the school for 3 years, and then we had to quit because of many reasons. But then I had like 2 years break to figure out what's the next step I want to do. And then I came up with the idea that actually if this kind of system was online, then it could access, much more students could access the system. So I started building an online system because I have a programming background. And I also came up with the idea that instead of having a lot of content material, we can just have the questions and the students can find the answers themselves. So it would serve the purpose so that every student has the possibility to choose their own way of studying instead of just following a certain pattern or instructions. So at the school, the online school has been operational now for more than 5 years. And we've had over 200 students. Many students come for a while, and they get many times they have a bullying background. They've been bullied at school, for example, or have had some other kind of problems at school. So they kind of need the time to find their own self-esteem again. And after they do that, they either continue with us or they go back to school. And our school has served that purpose quite well. And we have still quite a lot to improve in the learning part, but I think the idea that the students search the answers themselves rather than read it straight from the book, it creates a much more deeper understanding of the content. So now what we are doing is to try to build the system so that it serves also the schools. So we are trying to contact different kind of schools who might be interested in trying this kind of system inside the school. Because if this kind of system was used inside the school could become a place where the students actually can decide how to study and where to study and when to study. So they wouldn't have to have a certain place to go every time, like a classroom, but they could have all the campus area for themselves, and all the teachers could serve and help them. So that's one thing. And another thing we are trying to do is build a kind of open international platform where anybody can publish their own set of questions to help others study a certain subject or certain content, and to kind of create a general way of studying anything free. So that's another ambition at the moment.